Hey everyone, it's Eric Silvermoon. I know it's been a long time since I've been in front of the camera. I've actually missed it. It's just that I didn't know how to be able to do my artwork and still be able to be on camera, which I thought was going to be very difficult. But yeah, so I figured out how to do it. I had to purchase new software. I'm currently using Filmora, which I really like. I did the trial version. I thought, I think I kind of like the trial version, so I decided to purchase it. It's about like $60, not too much. It's definitely cheaper than the Photoshop. I'm not planning on paying a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription or stuff like that, or like $200 for it. So baby steps here. I don't want to like dive into something I'll regret. But yeah, so it's been a really, really long time, and I'm super excited about this particular piece because I've been. Well, anyways, let me talk to you. So this video is about kind of the progress so far, kind of like an update because I haven't talked to you guys like face to face in a while. But I've been practicing every day, every single day. I'm doodling, I'm sketching, I'm doing different just ideas, very quick doodles here and there, different types of noses, eyes, fingers, feet, hair. I've been practicing a lot with hair, and I decided, okay, so let's put all that work into one picture so far, or art piece that I've can actually say that I could finally see some big progress. I know since kind of the beginning of the year, I've been uploading some different artworks, and I'm so appreciative for all the people that have been supporting and watching. It's been really fun. But this time, like, I could actually see like where all of this hard work is going to, and I'm really excited for this progress, and I'm super excited to see where it's going to lead up to and if it's going to change at all. But for right now, I'm so proud of this piece. So this piece that we're doing today is called the Galaxy Princess. I was going to call it Twilight Princess, but then I realized that I already kind of did like a Zelda one, and this is not Zelda whatsoever. So I decided to do Galaxy Princess, and the idea behind it was that I always normally draw with a lot of detail sometimes that it's hard to do watercolors, hard to do any type of color to it. And so I decided to look up I did some research on coloring books, and I've noticed that there's always like some really big chunky spacing, so that you could really be able to actual color in there and see the different textures. And I was like, okay, so let me play with that idea a bit. And so I decided to do this piece, and I am just blown away by how much more clear the image is, I think. And I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a different style. I like, again, all these videos I've been posting recently have been different art styles, just try to figure out which one I might like. And I think for right now, there's something about this coloring book idea concept. And again, I'm not creating a color. So one of the other things I wanted to talk about too is that since I've been researching a lot of different techniques, I've been following a lot of different artists, and there is a kind of roller coaster thing that happens. The same thing as when you're watching someone that does YouTube videos, or any other kind of like just someone that you watch, something that you like, and it's like a mentor or a teacher, or someone you just admire. It's like a roller coaster, because at one thing you start getting these emotions of jealousy, and you start putting yourself down of thinking about like, oh my God, my skill level is nowhere compared to this person. And then you start getting a little bit bummed out, because I'm like, oh, how long is it going to take for me to get to that kind of technique, or how much, it's a lot of work. And you start psyching yourself out. But at the same time, when those moments happen, I've been kind of telling myself, like, use that kind of jealousy, negative energy, and use it as a positive push towards creating something brilliant, and learn from that person. And so while I was watching these artists kind of create their videos and their art pieces, I will have my own pad, and I will start like mimicking some of their brush strokes, or their like I say, if I like the way that artist did the nose on that character, I'll go ahead and I'll try to replicate it, and I'll sit back and be like, okay, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll use it for one of my pieces. And so there's a lot of different forms of inspiration, and I think you have to keep in mind that you, as an artist, it's you could easily start falling into a place that you don't want to copy somebody's art. You definitely want to look at it and be inspired and create something different. And there's so many different type of these galaxy kind of girls out there. And so it's almost just kind of like being able to put your own piece out there that still feels like you in there, but it's just, I don't know if that makes sense, but like I just don't want to be copying someone's work. And so that's why it's really hard when you really want to look at someone's work and you're inspired with the way they did this kind of brush strokes or the color scheme, or the anatomy of the way they did their character, and you want to replicate it, and sometimes it really works and you realize that, wow, that's kind of the element that I really like, but now you have to completely change it so that it's your style, and you want to make sure that you're being respectful by not using that same form, I would say, or the same silhouette that artist did, so that you're not copying someone else's work. So it's a big old, it's just so much at the same time. And I'm like, okay, so I have to make sure that not only that I'm researching, but that I'm also not creating something that is very like mirror image to somebody else's work, because I'm still practicing, I'm still learning on different styles. And so with this style, I did research a lot of different coloring books. Normally, like Disney's coloring books, they're very iconic by the way Disney creates their characters, and so it's really fun to play with that. And I think I think it's really good to kind of mimic as an artist when you try to practice it. It's okay, I think, to copy it, but give credit where it's given. And so Disney coloring books are a big inspiration for me right now, because it's just so cool to see the spacing between where you want to put the colors. And so I was very excited about that. And so yeah, so I just want to give Disney a big high five and a big shout out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the progress. I am super excited how this came out. I know some of you guys have been reaching out to me, trying to see if I'm gonna, if these pieces are available. As of right now, they're not. I'm not planning to create a shop at the moment because it causes me stress, which I will talk about that in the next video, where I'll share with you kind of like my art process of from pencil to inking to color, and the stress of why I closed off my I Am Silvermoon website and my business. So we'll talk about that next one. But for this one, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. Blessed be.